I want to talk to you a little bit today about three-way phone calls, and we're going to really dig into why and how they work. And let me just lay out what a three-way phone call looks to you for just a minute. And this is important because in my 20 plus years of connecting with people in all 50 states and over 20 countries around the world, this three-way phone call has become the common denominator. Now, we've had some changes in technology, and there's an emerging demographic that thinks texting is the better way to communicate than talking. But the founder of our company, Jay Martin, said something amazing one time. He said, Facebook, it's an amazing tool, but everybody still wants a little bit of face look. So obviously that face-to-face encounter, shake a hand, give a hug, look in each other's eyes is still the best. But it's important to connect our voices when we're connecting with someone. In this Zoom tool, there are lots of online meeting platforms, and I think I've used them all, but Zoom is hands down the best. And it allows you to look in someone's face and to talk to them. So whether you're using the phone, which is still the lowest common denominator when people are busy, they're on the move, they can grab their phone in their pocket and talk. But Zoom calls are amazing too, and you actually can do Zoom really effectively from your phone. But there are three people involved in this three-way phone call process. One of them is obviously you, and then you have someone that you want to share your passion, your vision, for inspiring them to live healthier, to share with them this amazing opportunity of our virtual franchise. And then you have the third person, which is the expert. So I'm just going to put this, we're going to make this prospect, just to label it. You may have a different word you want to use, and we'll use expert here. And as you share your vision and passion, you're pouring passion, mission, opportunity, and you've built a trust and an intrigue here, so that person may have some questions in that relationship. This expert brings to you some mentoring, success story, and an example, and knowledge. But really, big picture, they're playing a support role for you. They're a support, part of your support team. But what you want that person to do is you want them to bring their expertise to the table and share that with the person that you've shared your passion, your vision, your mission. They're going to answer some of their questions, but they're also going to reaffirm that same, because they have that same passion about our mission and the vision and the opportunity that's before us. So you bring in that third person, and since you already have a relationship with the prospect and you already have a relationship with the expert, your job really is to edify and get each of these people. You want this person to want to talk to this person, and this person to want to talk to this person. But what's happening, that I see happening today, is we get so focused on the calendar. I'm not a very good artist here, but we get so focused on the calendar that we don't focus on the real purpose of this, and that's the people. And what I see is everybody that learns how to use this new tool, they get so excited about an automated calendar scheduling application, and they want to, figure out their schedule and their blocks of time. Yes, that's important. But when you automate that calendaring process, what's happening is people's time's not being valued. Because what I see people doing is they have this expert they want to work with, and they want to get some time on their calendar to do three-way phone calls. So they get on one of these automatic calendaring apps, and they block aside some times on certain days when they can do three-way phone calls. But there's no specific purpose of how to use that time yet. And I made a decision a long time ago that my time's valuable, your time's valuable, and that prospect's time is extremely valuable. So we need to have a purpose and a plan before we take up that valuable nugget of time. And I've tried so many of these automatic calendaring apps, and they've ended up creating wasted blocks. I mean, they've wasted blocks of time, because people will assume that now that I've got the block of time to make phone calls, once we get together, we'll just call people. They'll grab out a PVC report or a preferred customer genealogy and just start calling, when the real way to do this, to honor all three people's time on this call, is to schedule the call ahead of time, not schedule the block of time. Where I'm excited about meeting your prospect because of imparting the vision and our mission with them, and an opportunity to work with them for a lifetime because of the amazing person that they are and what they bring to the table. And that prospect is excited about talking to me if I'm playing that expert mentor role in this scenario, because number one, you value my relationship with you, but also you share with them how I know you're excited about our product or our business and you have some questions, and you're telling them that I have an amazing story of what this product has done and what this business has done for me and my family, and that I have a way to explain that in more simple terms, and I have more knowledge to answer some of their questions. And I've told him a little bit about you, and he can't wait to meet you. And he's available in these 3 time slots. Would any of those work for you? Now, you're still scheduling the time, but what you're doing is you're making this right here the issue. Connecting the 2 people together to share, to meet, to connect, and hopefully when and fireworks to go off after that connection. So just remember, when you're trying to schedule these 3-way phone calls, the end game or the goal is not to find free blocks of time on people's calendars. The end goal is to connect amazing people. So set up the amazing people to connect first, and then find a time they can connect. Don't just find time and try and find someone you can call. It'll totally change the game. Yes, it makes the first piece of scheduling the call a little more difficult, but the success rate of that call and everybody feeling like their time was used wisely goes up 100-fold. Hope that helps.